Welcome to Charting the Course. I am your host, Tumika Patrice Cain. And today I wanted to spend a little time just talking to you about starting where you are. Sometimes we have these grand dreams and hopes and stuff that we're working on, and that is all perfect. It's wonderful, actually, because if we can't have a dream, then we certainly can't make a dream come true. But I want to encourage you to do something. And sometimes we feel like we can't do anything if we don't have a large budget or if we don't have access to every single thing it is that we need right there at one time. But I just want to remind you that the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. And so there's always something that you can do to start the process of making your dreams come true. And there is no perfect situation. Sometimes we hold off and we wait thinking that we will find a perfect situation, but it doesn't exist. All we have is each day, each moment. But there's always something that we're able to do no matter what we have access to or what we don't have access to. So, for the person who needs lots of money to maybe start a salon or a restaurant, well, that's okay. There are things that you can still do in the meantime. Have you taken a class and gotten your certifications? Have you started collecting, curling irons? Have you tried out different products that you want to be able to use in your salon so that you can actually give a recommendation? Are you connecting with other vendors, to be able to talk to them about even being able to supply and to carry their products? So there's always something that you can do. And even if you just have, just a few dollars, even if you don't have much time, because sometimes we are maxed in our time and, we're working and we're going to school and we're taking care of the family and we're doing all these different things. And it seems like we may not have any more time to pour into anything. But even if all you have is just 5 minutes, that's still 5 minutes towards making your dream come true. And the truth is, as we are helping other people and as we're going to work, we are daily helping someone else's dream to come true. But we have to know that the effort that we put into our mission, our goals, our families, our heritage, our, that whatever it is that encompasses what means something to you, that you're worth that same amount of time and effort and energy, and so, yes, you go to work and you get your paycheck and you certainly need that in order to be able to keep making ends meet and to keep a roof over your head and all those sorts of things. However, if you never put forth any effort or any steps towards making your dreams come true, then you'll always just be making somebody else's dream come true. So give that some thought for a second, right? Isn't that kind of a sobering thought even? Because no one wants to think about just squandering away their time or squandering away their lives. And the truth is, we spend our time, lots of time, doing lots of stuff that we really don't even love doing because we have to. We don't feel like we have any other options. And so in order to be able to feed the family, in order to be able to keep a roof over the head, we sacrifice our time and we sacrifice our effort in order to be able to help other people accomplish their goals. And of course, the other side of that sacrifice is while we are building up someone else's empire, we are not working on our own. And so that's very important, right? So we need to know that it's okay for us to be able to pour into ourselves and to take the time to build us up and to be able to make our dreams come true. So let's kind of put together like a working list here. So if you have not written your goals down, you might want to start there because, a goal that's not written down is just a dream. And we've got to put some things on paper, Write the vision and make it plain, right? And so, you're not just writing the vision down because, you want to see it, and absolutely you do need to see it, but it's also there to encourage you and to remind you what you're working towards during those times when life is not going as easily as you want it to, and you're frustrated, or it seems like things will never come to pass. It's there as an encouragement as well. So you do want to go ahead and put it down on paper, and you want to post it so that you can, see it, maybe put it on the bathroom mirror, or the wall in your office, or the wall in your closet, or right before your bed, or on your nightstand, on their desk at work, whatever, right? So that, you are reminded of it daily. This is what I'm working towards. This is the goal that I have. This is the dream that I want to fulfill. It's kind of an interesting what happens, because as we work towards making our dreams come true, we never know who's watching, but there's always someone watching, someone who's sitting back, who doesn't have the confidence, someone who is afraid, someone who's been told they can't do it, someone who just needs a little motivation because, they just don't have quite enough to keep it going or get it going on their own. And so they have, they just kind of sit back. And so sometimes as we are giving ourselves permission to go forward and to make our dreams come true and to make things happen for ourselves, we are inadvertently giving other people permission to do the same, because people are watching, right? And so it's important for you, not just for you, to be able to make your dream come true, but it's important for all those people who are watching you, who are needing that extra little that little pat on the back, that encouragement that says, hey, you can do it. You can do it, right? And so as we do it, we give other people permission to do it as well. And so, even your children and stuff are watching. So sometimes we feel like, oh, well, I'm old now. I can't do it. I'm no spring chicken. I've been there, I've done that. Oh, the best of my years are behind me. Nope. The best of your years have not even been lived yet, right? And so, as you decide to take on, change and embrace goals, and to see the things that are old dreams come into the now, come into the new, right? Your kids are sitting back watching too. Oh, well, does she really not have a GED, but she went back to school at 50 to get a GED? Oh, well, then there's no reason for me to not be able to do something. Or, did they see you, kind of squandering away, your youth, and now you're older and you want to do something, and you're like, gosh, I always wanted to, to run this little business, or I wanted to cater, or I wanted to, really wanted to bake cakes, or, really wanted to just, quit my job and move out to the country and run a farm, right? Every time that we embrace truth and embrace our reality, we are giving somebody else permission to do that same thing. So as your children sit back and they watch you change your life, no matter where they are in on their lives or on their journey, they know that they can make a change too, right? Sometimes we throw up our hands and say, you know what, I wash my hands of you. I'm done, right? And yet, as long as there's breath in our bodies, it doesn't have to be over. It doesn't have to be the end. Where you are now is not necessarily the end of where you'll ever be, or the last place you'll ever be. Not necessarily, right? And so you can do it. So I say all that to say this, so for those of you who are sitting around waiting on those ideal and perfect opportunities to arise, yeah, well, that doesn't exist. Okay, that doesn't happen. So you just work with what you've got, and you work with yourself right where you are. If all you have is an extra 5 minutes of time to be able to put into making your dream come true, into making a phone call, into sending out some letters, into maybe setting up one of your social media profiles, whatever, right? It's still one step in the right direction towards the ultimate goal, right? So you don't beat yourself up about what it is that you can't do. You pat yourself on the back about what it is that you can do and that you have done. And so, if all you have is an extra $5 to put aside, it all builds up, it all adds up. And so, eventually you're able to do things. I have found that as I go about this journey and I'm living this life, it's amazing the doors that will open up, the opportunities that will kind of fall into your lap. But if you're not building anything and if you're not making any steps, then the opportunities don't arise for you to be able to connect with the blessings that are there for you, right? You may have heard, prepare for the rain, right? You're asking God for a miracle, prepare for the rain. But if we never make the preparation, then we are not ready when what we're asking for manifests. When the blessings and the miracles manifest, we're not ready. We need to be ready. So, hey, maybe it's even something as simple as cleaning out that garage to make room for whatever it is that you're trying to build, or cleaning out that spare bedroom and setting up your office. It's still a step in the right direction. So my question to you today is, what can you do today to make your dream come true? What steps can you take today? So for those of you who've been following me for a while, you know that I like to tell you to have a great day, to make it a great day on purpose. Well, let me talk a little bit about that, because they're not just words. First of all, I'm telling you, don't leave it up to chance, right? I'm not wishing you a happy day. I'm telling you to make it a great day, which means, you decide within yourself, nope, it's going to be a great day, no matter what, right? No matter what life throws at me, I'm going to go ahead and choose to just have, a positive, upbeat reaction. I'm going to make it a great day. But then the on purpose thing, that's another piece to the puzzle, because purposeful living it's calculated. It is deliberate. It's deliberate in your thoughts. It's deliberate in your actions. It's deliberate in who you choose to surround yourself with. It's deliberate in how you choose to manage your time. It is not a life that is just lived on happenstance. It is a very thoughtful process. It is a very focused process. It is one that says, okay, this is what I said I wanted to accomplish. Here's my list right here. These are the steps that I'm going to make, and these are the steps that I'm going to take in order to make this list become not just, a goal list, but to make this reality. So when I tell you to make it something great on purpose, I am also encouraging you in that moment to remember what it is that you have purposed in your heart to do, and then put deliberate steps in place in order to be able to live that time on purpose, to fulfill that vision on purpose, to manage your time on purpose, right? So I hope that, that resonates with you. But I just want to encourage you that no matter where you are, and no matter how much you have access to or how little you have access to, there is something that you can do right now, today, towards making your dream a reality. So give that some thought. If this has been a blessing to you, do me a favor, go ahead and hit like and subscribe and share. And, please pass the message along to others, because, I'm all about empowering people, right? And so, if you needed it, there might be somebody else who needs that message as well. That little piece of encouragement to just keep it pushing and to keep it moving and to not give up, right? Because, the only dreams that never come to pass are the ones that we never even try to make come to pass, right? So we've got to do something, and we just keep working it, right? We just keep working it, and we just keep doing what it is that we're able to do. So, I hope you are following me on social media. I am on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest. Did I say Facebook? LinkedIn. I'm everywhere, right? And it's Tumika Patrice. So that's Tumika Patrice, Patrice. And my website is tumikapatrice.com. So be sure to go there and check out my books and articles that I've written and interviews that I've done and all kinds of amazing things that I have that I'm putting out there in order to empower you and others like you to live an amazing life, right? Well, this is Tumika Patrice Cain signing off, changing changing lives one word at a time. Have a fantastic day.